back at it again, which I'm kind of scared for. This is the consequence of my actions. Hello and good morning. Today is Sunday, March 17th, and this week we are going to be finishing our second year of medical school. If you're confused and thinking, wait, didn't I just watch this girl do like her final exam vlog? You are correct, I did just finish my final exams, but that does not mean we are done second year. No, no, no. Before I can officially say that I am done second year and halfway done my med school education, there are two more things I need to finish. I need to finish my flex project, which is due on Tuesday, and then I also need to finish a second TICE checklist for Friday. So I'm currently working on writing up my flex project report. For those of you who don't know, flex is a required course at our medical school. It stands for Flexible Enhanced Learning, and during this time we are required to perform a scholarly project. This includes things such as doing research, quality improvement, or education. However, it can be many different things, and in order to get credit and pass this course, we have to write up a big report at the end talking about what we accomplished, what struggles we had, and what we learned. Hello, I didn't see you there, camera. I didn't set you up. So it's currently 1:30 and I need to find the motivation to get out of my afternoon slump and get back to work, and I usually find this motivation in a cup of iced coffee. So that's what we're gonna do. Gonna make some iced coffee, get our energy levels back up, and then we're gonna get back to work. Hey guys, so I just had a nap for most of the afternoon. I don't feel as guilty as I probably would feel for napping if it was like during exam time. However, I do still have some stuff that I need to get done. So we're gonna go sit back down and try to get some more work so that tomorrow isn't super stressful. Good morning. I'm just sitting at my desk. I'm continuing to work on flex, so I'm halfway through the project report, and then after this I need to write a reflection on my learning, and then after that I need to write a literature review, and all of this is due at noon tomorrow. So it's 10 a.m. now, which means I have exactly 26 hours to finish this. So I've decided that if I finish the first section by 11:30, I'm gonna treat myself and I'm gonna go to the Starbucks drive-thru and buy myself a fancy drink. So let's keep working. Okay, so the reason why I'm so adamant about going to Starbucks is not so much about the drink, but I actually have to do a random act of kindness today. What the heck, Kian? Why do you have to do this? So here's the backstory. I'm taking a course from Yale. It's called The Science of Wellbeing. It's an online open course available to everyone and it's free. Basically what happens is you have lecture videos that you watch every week, and these talk about the evidence behind what makes us happy and what doesn't make us happy. And then you have assignments every week. So this week, every single day, I have to do a random act of kindness, and this sort of increases your fulfillment and happiness in life. And I'm like, this is challenging because social distancing, like, I don't really know what to do. Today I'm gonna go to the Starbucks drive-thru and hopefully there's someone behind me, and then I can just pay for their drink, and that will be my act of kindness for today. Oh, I was trying to eavesdrop on her order.
Hi. There's that.
Thank you. Can I also pay for the order behind me as well?
Yeah, sure. It's $12.18 for that one. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thanks, you too. Alrighty, so I'm back home now. I've got my Frappuccino, and oh my gosh, that was like the best $12 I ever spent. I don't know if that made that person happy, but it made me feel really good. Honestly though, I don't think I've ever spent $12 and like felt so happy. I was smiling the whole drive home. Okay, so the next thing I have to work through is writing a reflection on my learning, which is basically talking about what I learned and the challenges I encountered as well as how I overcame them. So we have to write like 1,000 to 1,500 words, which really isn't that much, but something about staring at the blank document and like the cursor flashing kind of freaks me out, and I just sort of give up because I can't think of anything to write. And then I end up getting distracted doing things like scrolling Pinterest or going on YouTube. Something I found really helpful in the past is instead of trying to type stuff out is just handwrite it out, make that your rough draft, and then as you type it out you can kind of edit it. And then also when you're using paper instead of your laptop, it's harder to get distracted and go on those like distracting websites. So I think that is what I'm going to do in order to finish this reflection. Alrighty, so we finally finished our reflection on learning. It was actually a really good idea to write it out by hand. I just kind of did like a free flow brain dump and it came out pretty quick. So I just typed that up and now we are moving on to the literature review, which I'm kind of scared for. Literature reviews I think are kind of like hit or miss. Sometimes they're really easy to write up if there's like a lot of good literature on it, but if you pick a topic that isn't really well researched or written about, it can kind of be a pain in the butt. I'm gonna stay up as late as possible to hopefully try and finish this so that tomorrow I don't need to really worry about the deadline. I will have just submitted everything, I can go to sleep, and then move on to working on the TICE checklist tomorrow. Okay, so as you can see, it's quite late. I'm almost done. All I have to do is finish writing up my literature review. I need to reformat some things in my document, and then I need to upload everything, and then we will finally be done. I'm not proud of the fact that it is like almost 2 in the morning, and I don't want to encourage people to stay up late studying, but I made some decisions and this is the consequence of my actions. After my final exam last week, I decided to take a couple days off just to rest and recharge. I thought I really needed it, but now I'm like 2 days behind and trying to really cram in a bunch of work. I feel like that's just like a reality of university life. Like, you know that triangle where they like pick 2 and it's like social life, sleep, studying, and you can't like have all 3? Alright, I'm heading to bed, finally. I will see you tomorrow morning, and my brain can't think of anything else to say. Good morning, my friends. I'm running on a spicy 4 hours of sleep. Finished the brownies and also finished submitting my flex stuff. Yahoo! Hey guys, what's up? I just got home from some grocery shopping. Please don't judge the fact that I'm using a plastic bag. Normally I try to do reusable bags, but right now the grocery store that I shop at doesn't want us bringing our own bags from home, just to sort of decrease any sort of cross-contamination with the whole COVID. So for dinner tonight, I'm going to be making this delicious honey garlic salmon. The first step is to season the salmon, starting with paprika, pepper, and salt. The next step is to melt some butter, and once the butter is all melted, you add your garlic, and after the garlic has been well incorporated and is fragrant, you want to add some honey, and once the honey is melted, you can add your salmon. With the salmon, you want to baste it in this mixture for about 5 minutes. After the salmon has been basted, you want to place it in the oven. I use parchment paper to keep my cookie sheet clean. As the salmon is cooking, you can slice some lemon. This will serve as a lovely garnish, and for my sides to the salmon, I served it with some boiled asparagus and potatoes. Hello friends, it is Wednesday and I'd like to share a life hack. Life hacks with Kian that nobody asked for. Does your kettle have nasty calcium deposits making it constantly look dirty? Turns out you can dissolve it by boiling something acidic. The internet advises boiling white vinegar, however, that makes your whole house smell like vinegar, which in my opinion is kind of nasty. So I like to boil lemon juice and red wine vinegar, and then your house smells fruity. After my acidic mixture has come to a boil, I like to scrape off the bottom of my kettle using a silicone spatula. After dumping out the contents of the kettle, I like to rinse it out with some soapy water just so that the water doesn't taste like lemon juice and red wine vinegar. And ta-da! Look how clean this baby looks. Hello and good evening. It is Wednesday night and I'm finally starting on my TICE checklist. It actually doesn't look too bad. It's mostly like modules and videos that we have to watch, and there's a lot of optional stuff I have very mixed feelings about. I might try and do the extra stuff if I have extra time. I think it's important stuff to learn, but honestly I don't find modules like the best way to learn. I don't find it very engaging and I usually don't retain anything. I think that's like a lot on me, but yeah. Anyways, right now I am clicking through a module on basic life support from the American Heart Association. So I'm going to finish that. That is my goal for tonight, and then tomorrow hopefully we can finish all of TICE. But we'll see how it goes. Good morning. So I'm back at it again, and we're going to finish the TICE checklist today. Alrighty, so I just finished submitting everything for the TICE checklist, which means we are officially done second year. So for those of you who don't know, third year is clerkship, which is when we rotate through different specialties in the hospital. So I think that that will be really exciting and definitely will bring a change of pace to medical school. That is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!